Arizona education has always been in the throes of a teacher shortage, but this year, coronavirus has made things a bit more difficult. An annual survey found many teachers have resigned with the primary reason of COVID-19. Tina Giuliano reports.
Arizona schools have always struggled with a teacher shortage, but the coronavirus pandemic has made it worse, according to an annual survey by the Arizona School Personnel Administrators Association.
And if you saw in our results, over 300 teachers resigned or decided to retire with the primary reason of COVID.
Past president of the Arizona School Personnel Administrators Association, Justin Wing, said that when schools opened this fall, 28% of teacher positions were vacant, up from last year's 21%. Wing says that of the 751 teachers who quit, 326 cited coronavirus as the primary reason for leaving. Another 138 took an unpaid leave of absence because of the virus. It's the same in Tucson, says Pima Unified School District Superintendent Sean Rickert.
I've got about 3 teachers that have already said at the end of this year that they're done.
While teachers often complain about the workload, that's just part of the reasons some gave for stepping away this year.
I don't think it's 100% related to the workload. It is definitely COVID related.
One problem is the new demands teachers face in the COVID era.
Significantly more challenging to teach in a remote environment.
For other teachers, like Tempe teacher Beth Lewis, health concerns play a part.
I have other friends who have quit over it, and they're amazing teachers, but they have health conditions and their families have health conditions.
The pandemic adds to a problem that Arizona schools have long grappled with: money.
Are you going to go to Texas where you can make $60,000, or are you going to Arizona where you can make $40,000?
As in years past, Arizona schools have filled about half of the vacancies with teachers who are not certified. Wing said there are those still interested in teaching, but fewer are making a long-term career out of it.
But ultimately, that still doesn't give us that pool where we have kiddos going to college ed, graduating early 20s, and making teaching a 30-year profession.
Lewis said teachers have to be safe for themselves and for their families. In Washington, Tina Giuliano, Cronkite News.
Even with this year's added difficulties, educators like Rickard and Lewis aren't optimistic that the teacher shortage will get better soon. Wing said this year is just a bit more stressful than most.